Hey everyone, Ash here. And I noticed on my last video I had a little trouble with the editing. I will try to avoid that in future videos. Now anyways, as we saw in the last video, the light is green, so the trap is clean. Actually, that's the wrong franchise. We need to talk to Doc.
Hey Doc, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but... have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks Doc, that really helps. What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us. For the present.
She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive.
On another subject...
less distasteful.
Alright.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school. Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
I haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc. Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Which, of course,
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time, my only desire was to please her.
Alright.
You know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, wait till you...
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
Yeah, see, Edna thinks...
I don't want to hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending party.
Alright.
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
That's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
And what else do we have?
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Yep. Anyways, the light's green, so you need to take the car for another test.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
Chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the system is checked out, I should be able to take it for another test drive. I've got to run ashore here, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Alright, there he goes. He's taking the DeLorean out. So he's going to see if he fixed the time circuits.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and see what I find.
Right, now let's grab this and have a look at it.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Which means...
What Emmett told me about his Wonder Cleanser is true. Another trip through time will probably turn this stuff into battery acid.
Which means we need to take this and stick it back in the car. Now, if I'm not mistaken...
No green light yet.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you can lie to Doc to get him... Oh, I need to go on to the other side. I think you can either leave the screen or lie to Doc and tell him that the light has indeed gone green.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Okay, maybe not.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure let me know when the light turns green. I'll take her out for another test run.
Okay. I guess I have to actually leave the screen. I thought I read somewhere that you could make the light or lie to him to a.
Hey, the light screen.
Oh. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but let's go over here and tell him the light screen.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Baker. Yes?
Alright, the light's green again.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time the test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Alright, and now there he goes, taking the DeLorean out for another run.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective. I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available until the whole process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the photometric analyzer again. And, long story, and you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab.
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Yep, we grabbed the
Age to perfection.
stuff and off to the lab we go.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh, my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
Yeah, we left something in the lab.
Can I go into the lab for a bit? I think I left something in there.
Sorry, but I'm afraid the lab is off limits until Emmett's finished tuning the mental alignment meter.
But
No exceptions.
can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of important.
You'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You can talk to him later.
No, we need to talk to him now. So yeah, Doc has the distractor again.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does. Whatever for?
He says he wants to give you an interview about his invention.
One of those tedious cars of the future? Oh, that can wait. I've got to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
He wants to give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
And good riddance. Now let's have a look at that dill.
Thanks to the DeLorean, Emmett's Wonder Cleanser is not just useless, it's teeming with cloth-shredding enzymes. Now all I have to do is get it back into his hands and wait for an opportunity to mess up his suit again.
Yep. And I know exactly when that's going to happen. but I am out of time. And hopefully when I process this, I'll do it in the correct order. So I will see you all later.